Yeah, I think the bell for my subscribers is a bit loud. Hi, it's Julie Farmer from www.forgetmenot.publishmystories on my 31-day challenge of writing my business memoirs. Today's going to be a relatively short video, but what I want to talk to you about is something really quite exciting. It's being fired. Not me, I'm not being fired. When you think about someone being fired, you think about an employee, don't you? Or you think about you as an employer firing somebody else. But no, I fired a client. And it was fantastic. Now, I've got a client who we're going to call him Steve. It's not his real name, but we're going to call him Steve. So Steve started to use my services as a virtual PA about 2 years ago. And the work that we started off with was absolutely fine. He understood the prices, he understood exactly what it is that I was doing and what I could do for him. So a job that would take him 4 hours would take me an hour just because I've got the skills and I know exactly what it is that's needed. But during those couple of years, he started to get a little bit, I want to say annoying. I'll settle on the word demanding. He got very demanding in what it is that he wanted. So if I told him a job would take an hour, he would say, oh, I can only pay you for half an hour. Can you do your best for half an hour? So I would then go off and I'd do the job. Now, I don't like doing half a job. I can't bear it. I can't bear to send a job out that's only half done. So I would do the whole job. And the first couple of times I thought, okay, I'm just going to let it slip. And then I started to put my foot down saying, no, it's going to take me an hour to do this and that's what I'm going to charge. But every single task, why did it take an hour? What did you do? How did you do it? The questions were endless. And I'd then send out an invoice for the amount of time that I had done and had to re-justify the work that I had done for him. And it got to the point that every time an email came in, it's just, I don't want to work for this person. And I was talking to one of the ladies who works with me, Tina. I said, I can't bear it. I just cannot bear working with this person anymore. And she took over the contract for me, so she continued to work with him. And I walked into the office and she was as mad as anything. I said, what on earth is going on? And she relayed a story that, again, he had a task he wanted her to do in about 10 minutes that should have taken half an hour, and he was only prepared to pay for the 10 minutes of time that he used. So I said, right, that's it. I'm not working with him anymore. My company is no longer working with him. And I picked up the phone and I actually said to him, I'm ever so sorry, Steve, but I don't think we're the people for you. I think you need to find somebody else. We're giving you a true account of the work that we're doing, of the time that it takes us to do the job. And you know what? You keep batting it back saying you want it done in half the time and half the price, and we're not prepared to do it anymore. So I'm afraid that you're going to have to find somebody else to work with you. I'm very happy to help you find somebody else, but I've got to tell you, not anymore. We're not working with you. He was stunned. He genuinely wasn't expecting it. And you know, I put that phone down and it was the best feeling ever. Just that relief to get rid of an annoying client that I no longer have to work with, I no longer have to deal with. It was fantastic. So what did I learn about this? I should have fired him earlier. I should have stepped up and said to him, stop taking advantage of us. And finally, firing a client is fun. Getting a client can be difficult and you don't want to fire a client, but you know what? I finally got rid of one of the annoyances in my business. And what's that done to my staff morale? It's boosted it. We are so much happier in our daily work that we're doing because we know that Steve isn't going to call. Steve isn't going to pop in. We're not going to say, oh, this hasn't been done. Can you do this in 2 minutes' time? It's great. If you've got a client that is annoying you, fire them. Don't keep them, because your amount of money that you're charging them isn't just the time that you're doing, it's the effect on you, your personality, your life, your staff and your business. And you know what? It's taking the time away from somebody who is absolutely super, who you want to work with. Right, that's it. I fired a client. This is Julie from www.forgetmenot.publishmystories, doing my business memoirs. I think there'll be a button saying subscribe if you want to. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye.